Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's video, we are actually going to be having very strong discussion. A discussion that probably we have never had in this platform. First of all, I want to say that be very conscious of whatever things that comes from your mouth, especially if it comes to threatening people's life. Be very careful, because I have been in position to see how Kukuman is actually instigating Matiko and the entire family to actually do harm to David Jr. It is not right for you to come out in your platform and you start making these videos with this family, instigating them. In fact, it's encouraging these people to harm David Jr. In his video, he was able to say that police is meant for people. If David Jr. comes here, or if you see him anywhere, take machete. That is very wrong. Learn to make videos that are actually friendly. But if you are coming out in your platform trying to release this type of videos, and when you are actually encouraging or motivating these people to take machete when David Jr. comes, and he did not actually only stop at that, he said, cut him. Cut him. Take machete and cut him. That is Kukuman. If he comes to your compound, take machete. Police is meant for everybody. Cut him. I have not told you. I was not actually believing that the words that was coming from Kukuman. This family has been suffering a lot. And a person who have actually been trying to stand with them is actually David Jr. David Jr. was able to give these people at least good amount of money. Sometimes these people were given 70 US dollars, 150 US dollars, 50 US dollars. All this money was being given to these people. And they used to praise David Jr. He has been in position to help them. It is very evident on David Jr. YouTube platform. That is a person Kukuman is saying, if you see him around here, take a machete, cut him. Kukuman, you are not a child. You are not actually a child. I want to remind you, and I know you are going to watch this video. I want to remind you that you are not actually a child. If these people are to take action according to the way you're trying to instruct them, and just even a slight cut on David Jr., just know all the things will come on you, because you are instigating them. You are putting them in that mindset of doing wrong things. Why should you even go to your platform and you start talking like you don't even reason? You know? That is total threats. You are threatening the life of David Jr. And that very video, you can be reported and you can be arrested. I'll actually be in position to play those clips here. You know? Or maybe this Kukuman actually even does not know what he's trying to do. Because see, dealing with an educated person is actually very, very difficult. Because I think even the level of his education is not all that good. You know? You are doing a wrong thing. When we come and we try correcting you, you start saying, you are not from Kenya, you are not from where you are. But when you are doing wrong things, you want people to keep quiet. You know? You are exactly a professional fool. Me, I want to grade you. Now I want to upgrade you. That you are actually a professional fool. You don't have brains. No wonder people have been sleeping with your wife. Your head is not helping you. Because if you can come out openly and you talk about, you know, encouraging people, Matiko and the family, when he comes here, cut him, you know. And you can imagine Matiko was saying, should we go and look for him with machetes? And then this fool now laughed and he was saying, I did not tell you to go and look for him. When he comes here, just chase him with machete. Chase him. Ines, I want to remind you, I have decided to call your name intentionally. So that you don't say this message did not reach you. Your age is beyond talking like a child. You know? If these people do wrong things, if they are to cause harm, they will be the first people to be arrested. And all of them will be taken to jail. And probably for you, maybe by good luck, and they don't arrest you. But the burden that you'd have caused to this family would be alarming. And what right do you really have? You know, how really powerful are you to come out and tell this individual, to instruct them to go and do wrong things? You know, are you trying to upgrade yourself that now you are the one who is behaving like, you know, actually like these hooligans in the village? Are you a hooligan? If you are one of them, just come out and tell us that you are actually a hooligan. You know? Because I have not seen where David Jr. has come out to threaten the life of these people. He has not. Instead, he has been helping them. You know? He has been helping them. That grandmother, the mother of Matiko, was able to cut her own daughter. What did you do? Did you even come out to say anything? Did you? She was able to cut her own daughter. You as Kukuman, what did you actually do? Nothing. Nothing. The person who sent that woman to the hospital was David Jr. Was David Jr. For you, where were you? Where were you? Where were you? You see, you are actually big for nothing. You are. You are big for nothing in this society. You are actually nothing. And I have a feeling that it's the reason why a lot of these boys in the villages even now dancing with your wife, because you, as a person who's supposed to be a father, you don't have a brain. You don't have. A man who can come out on his YouTube platform talking so badly about his own wife, how some other man is sleeping with his own wife. He's now again coming out on his YouTube platform, encouraging Matiko and their entire family to actually take machete and cut David Jr. This is what Kukuman is doing. And when he's doing all these things, he does not want to be told. That's not. You know? He does not want to be told. Where were you? You brought Matiko from rehabilitation center. Dump him in their compound. What assistant did you continue helping with Matiko? What assistant? You disappeared. You disappeared. And the person who tried all his best to try to help Matiko is actually David Jr. Where were you? Where were you? This is an opportunist. He only wants to come when he sees something starting to happen. You know? Now, he has heard of the story that there is this donor who actually want to construct a house to those of Matiko. He has now brought himself. I am here. I am part of this family. I will protect them. I will do everything possible. They cannot do it. As I was, but now look at this one. Look at this fool. Look at this fool. He's coming at this point because he's starting to hear of a construction that is actually going to take place. And remember, wherever he is, this idiot, wherever he goes, there will be a problem. Either that project will not succeed or he will mess it up by stealing, these are people who are stealing money for the road, you know, fuel for the construction of the road. Him and the fake village leader. These two individuals, they are not, you know, the man who eats pork and starts breathing like he's not going to see the next day. This is the man we are talking about, a greedy, useless idiot. Take it from me, this guy does not have brains. I think he has porridge in his brain. He has porridge. Because no person with proper brain or minds can come out and encourage. And yet he actually knows that this is actually very, very bad. You see, you can talk whatever things that you want to talk, but don't reach a point of trying to threaten people's life. You would have crossed the line. And that's what I'm trying to say here. This is a mature person with brain. This is not a child. You know? This is actually not a child. A mature person. And he is the one who is always promoting wrong things in the community. The family of Matiko has been there. And these individuals, they have been also there. They have been existing. Have you ever seen this Kukuman one day coming out that, you know, because he's saying this is his uncle, this is his uncle, a relative, very, very close relative, by the way, according to him. But I've never even seen him once coming out with even just a bar of soap. A bar of soap. To say, let me also take to this family. He has never. He has never. But a person who has been helping his own people, the one he has abandoned these people. You know? He completely abandoned this family. He did not want to know anything. After bringing Matiko from rehabilitation center, he actually disappeared. He disappeared. He completely disappeared. Now he's coming out with his loose mind that, I'm now back. I want to protect them. I want to do what? It's like, but please, you go slow, my brother. First look at yourself. I wish you could first but one day pick a mirror. And when you're talking, when you're over yapping and you're talking a lot, then you first look at yourself. Or even just go and watch your videos. Look at yourself when you're talking. How, you start, by the way, when you start talking about these useless things, you actually start becoming very ugly on your face. Very, very ugly person. You really see this man like a madman talking. Can even at one point try to make sense in whatever things that you talk. A lot of people in this village they're running to David Jr. They want to help. They want to help. But these are fools who are chasing the help. There are families that cannot even afford a bed for themselves. A bed, just a bed of around $50 or even $40. A fair bed of the village. $40, $50. They cannot afford it. They're running to David Jr. Please help us. Please help us. Buy for me also, please. But this is one person that everybody's running to. They're begging for help. They want assistance. But Kukuman is coming out and is saying, get a machete. When you see him, cut him. That's a person. You and David Jr., who has value in this village? Who has value? Who first will have value? Right now, let me tell you, if they're to put you in that village with David Jr., then they say, among these individuals who have been in position to help the villagers, you, this Kukuman and David Jr., if they parade you, two of you, whom do you think they will point out? The man who have been in position to help the villagers. I can assure you, your name will not appear. Your name will not appear. But if they to say, among these two people, who is the most corrupt person? I can assure you, Kukuman, your name will be number one. Your name will be number one. Because that is what you do. A man who can even just swindle money for the disease, by the way. This guy, money was sent to him to go and give the Grief family. The man ate it. And he came out on his YouTube platform. And he said he does not care whether people want to say what and what. For him, he does not care. He has eaten it. He said it openly on his YouTube platform. Now, if this guy can eat money for the disease, if this man called Inis or Kukuman can eat money for the disease, what about the money for people who are still working? People who can still do work to feed themselves. What do you think he can do for that money? If he can eat money for the disease and he comes out openly and say, I have eaten it, so what are you going to do? What about money for people who are actually working? What do you think he can do? What do you think he can do? He's trying to locate himself, to position himself, to strategize himself, and open his eyes to see where can he actually tap from. That is his target. His intention is not coming to help these people. Because first of all, himself, he knows that the family of Matiko, all of them, their brain does not work. Matiko is a drunkard. The father is a drunkard. The mother is another confused one. You know? He knows there is nothing. So if it's to keep himself around, he can benefit. That is what his target. There is nothing this man is going to do to this family. You know? That actually to help them to do. There is completely nothing. He's a thief. He's a thief. Me, I want to put it here without any contradiction. That the man that we are talking about, Cuckoo Man, or it's Inis, is actually a thief. Openly, I want to say it, because he was able to steal money for a grief family. And he went ahead to put it on his YouTube platform. And he said, I have eaten it. What will you do? Money for people who are grieving, by the way. That's the person we are talking about. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe and like and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Like this video so that it can actually reach a lot of our good people. So that people should be aware that if anything happens to David Jr., one of those individuals who probably would have planned it is Cuckoo Man. Let's watch this clip, and when we come back, I will be in position to continue with this video. And I can assure you, Inis or Cuckoo Man, even if you are to call me, I will not delete this video. Even if you are to approach me, I will not delete this video. Because this video, I want it to be there as an evidence. If in case anything happened to David Jr., I'll be in position to play this clip to actually ensure that let it remain there. So that in case anything, this clip can be used as an evidence to actually deal with this kind of people. I remember very, very well, there is a video of the fisherman that when he put on the platform, he rushed to delete. He didn't know that some of us, had already downloaded the video. And he did not actually enjoy the drama that he faced. He did not. And I can assure you in this clip can make you to be arrested. If you get serious people, you can actually be arrested or you can be summoned. This clip. You have actually put yourself in a mess. You have put yourself in a mess. If you have been trying to look for drama, soon drama is going to come to your pocket. That one, you should put it on your minds. Let's fast forward, watch this clip, and then when we come back, we shall continue with this video actually very, very strongly. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's watch this clip.
I want to confirm, you Condad, Mr. Machete, I want to give you a small advice. If your son, he has been enjoying Matiko's money because he has been making here a lot of videos. We can't even uncountable videos that he has been making from this compound. And he has been benefiting from those videos. So please, enough is enough. Don't try to intimidate Mama Matiko. Don't try to intimidate Matiko. Don't try to intimidate Mzee Baba Matiko. Do you think that they don't have their families? If you people, you think that maybe if Matiko's family is only here. No, we are here. And I'm back again to this compound because it's my home. I belong here. It's just that sometimes you don't want to say a lot of things. And then people, they will start saying that Ernest, you have a lot of relatives. No. Yes, I have a lot of relatives, but from where I'm standing, this is my family, and I belong here, and no one will try to come and start doing his nonsense in this family. Wewe kuna Mama Matiko. Hakuna mtu mwenye atakuja kukutishia hapa maisha. Polisi ni nini? Polisi ni hiyo polisi. That prison was meant, police was meant for people. Polisi ni watu. Sasa so kuna mtu asikuje kwanza, huyo mtu akikuja hapa eti anakuja kuleta ujinga hapa. Take machete. Umesikia? Chukua panga na muambie toka kabisa na utoke kabisa mati. Mtu anakuja kukukoromea na koromea mama hapa nyumbani aje. Umesikia mati?
Nimesikia bro.
Sijakwambia uende kumkata. Sijakwambia.
Kumuhanga.
Akikuja hapa kwa compound yako, yeye hapa nyumbani, mrudishe, lakini sijakwambia uende
kumkata.
I've not told you to go and cut him. No, to slash no. Yeah. I've told you if you will step his legs in his compound, chase him away. Chase him away. Ni video ngapi zenye amefanya? Ni video ngapi?
Yes, so you have listened to what Ines has been in position to say, you know, that the police is meant for everybody, you know. Take machete, cut him, you know, if he comes to this compound. And then when he realized that probably has made a mistake on his statements, he said, I have not told you to go cut him, chase him away, you know, with machete. So, I want actually to be very, very clear to you. I want to make it very, very clear to you. You are passing a very, very wrong message. My advice to you is actually to withdraw your statements. Otherwise, you are doing a very, very wrong thing. To encourage these people to actually do wrong things. The people who will be in position to suffer is Matiko and the family. You know? Actually very, very wrong. What you are doing is very, very wrong. So I actually want to tell you that, so that is actually a very, very wrong advice that Kukuman was able to give this family of Matiko. Do not instigate violence. It is actually very, very bad. Because you might laugh about it. You can laugh the way you want to laugh. But when it comes to reality, that is when you will know that you have been in position to actually to do a very, very bad thing. You know? Kukuman, your head is not helping you. And I've been in position to see how these individuals, they are laughing very innocently. Very, very innocently. Very, very innocently. They are laughing. They think it is a joke. You know? They think it is something that you can joke around with. And all these things is coming out because of this confused fella, Kukuman, who actually does not understand the impact of what he's talking about. Does not understand. A young man who have been helping this family. A young man who have been trying all his best to help these people. You know? You can imagine. Now, they're trying to create stories, you know? So it is actually very, very bad for Kukuman to come out to talk about those kind of things that can actually threaten somebody's life. And I'm really also wondering why he's bringing, you know, Congress Dad in this issue right now, you know? I can assure you that him who is even talking, he knows the person he's talking about. And he does not joke around. You mess up with the David Jr. will mess you up. He knows it. Kukuman knows it very, very well. He knows it very, very well. That when you messed up with David Jr., Congress Dad will mess you up. You actually even know it. You know? You are very, very confused. And you can now see the reasoning of some of these individuals. You know? I've been in position to see I was talking about, in that very video, he said he's actually sending a very, very serious warning to me that I should leave them to do what pleases them in this community. I am not going to keep quiet when you, a fool, is causing problems. When we point out these issues, our good people actually comes to realize who you are. And I'm not going to keep quiet. So long as you're doing something wrong, we are going to come out to point it out. We shall not hesitate, we shall not hesitate. So that people should be aware of who you are. You fear to be identified that you're a wrong man. When you're doing wrong, these are individuals, they want to do bad things, but they want to hide behind wrong things. You can imagine. In the same video, he was calling David Jr. an enemy, that this is an adui, that David Jr. is an enemy, that David Jr. is an enemy to this family. He is trying to brainwash them, to make them actually believe that the person who have been helping them is an enemy. Kukuman, are you really okay in your head? Are you okay? You are actually, Kukuman, you are the one who is an enemy to this village. You are an enemy to development. Because a person who is trying to do something to this community is a person that you are crucifying. If it was not because of David Jr., Dancing Grandma would not be having that house. But why is it that in this community, when they see development, somebody is trying to do something, they will always want to fight it? Why? Why is it like that in this community? Instead of embracing development, they fight it. And the people who are fighting this are people who are actually doing nothing. Completely doing nothing. And they're trying to fight those ones who are doing actually something to the people. However little it is. However little it is. I wonder why these people are actually so jealous of David Jr. Very, very jealous people. They don't want to see, even, they went even ahead. This Kukuman was the one who went to spread these papers, at David Jr.'s construction, spreading them around. It was Kukuman. Even where David Jr. is constructing at the center, he is there to attack. David Jr. is in the village trying to help people here and there. He's there to attack. So what do you guys really want? Now that you even don't want development. At the same time, if these people concentrate within their family, they will say they are bad people. They don't want to help the villagers. They don't want to do this to the villagers. They don't want to do this. Last time, Kukuman himself, he was making a lot of noise that there is a professor from the USA who comes from the same locality, that when he comes to the village, he can slaughter a cow or a bull and villagers will come and enjoy. Now he was criticizing the travel commando that, no, why don't you behave like the professor? You can imagine, this is a person who just wants only to eat. For him, what he thinks of is eating. Eating only. When you give him food, you have finished his problem. You have actually finished his problem. Kukuman, you need to start focusing on yourself. Try to change the narrative in your life. But if you are going to be engaging yourself in fighting David Jr., you are wasting your time. A lot of people who actually started YouTube platform with this Kukuman, at least they are somewhere. How comes it is him who is not even doing anything? Because I saw the fake village leader, he has also tried to construct a house. What about you, Kukuman? What have you done? The confused fella, the so-called the lion, has also constructed the house for himself. What about you, Kukuman? You are only there making a lot of noise, bringing confusion. Nothing good is coming. That's the problem of being a thief. The man does not want to sweat to make money for himself, but only accusing David Jr. of coming out to make videos, to record videos. If Matiko was not recorded, nobody was going to know Matiko. nobody was going to know Matiko, including the supporter, the one who wants to help to construct the house. Nobody would have known him. You know? Now this Kuku man is coming out. Hey, a fool. You're a fool. You know? Let's fast forward watch this clip. And then when we come back, we continue with this video actually very, very strongly.
Na mke wake vizuri. Sasa na nyinyi mliruhusuji mtu kama huyo mwenye anawanyang'anya alafu huyo ni adui. Huyo ni adui kabisa, mtu anatoa anakutoa mkamona mwenye ako hapa Sokurara. Huyo ni adui, uno adui hata usimkaribisha, hata msimpatie kiti. Hiyo kisimenya alichimba hapo. Si wewe ndio ulikuwa unachimba mati?
Mimi ndo nilichimba hiyo kisima, mimi nilianza.
Right now as you can see, I'm at Matiko's compound, guys. At my grandfather's place. And from today, I'm the one controlling things from here, me and Gintu. But I'm putting Gintu front line because he's the one who having a bigger, because the donor wants to support fully Matiko, is the subscriber of Gintu. Me to come here, I want to support Gintu fully. Me nataka support Gintu fully. I will be oversighting to see who will coming to do his nonsense here to intimidate people here. I'm telling you. So don't think that in police going to report you to police that now hapo maisha yenyewe imeisha. I want to send a warning to David Omaje. I know David Omaje will meet this amazing video, brother. I know you will be right now. You will be rearing from your cloth when you will see this video, because you were yesterday video you were like, it Ernest, oh, I saw you walking with the grandma Matiko, you want to pull the V down. Who is pulling him down? He's pulling himself down. And I want to say that I know right now when you'll meet this amazing video, you will start deorating in your clothes the same way how you deorate words. I want to say that you are living it in Uganda. You doesn't know the problems that we people from Nyabohansa we are facing here. Kindly, please leave us alone. Leave us alone. Let us solve our issues.
Yes, now you understand me now, because I can really now see that I'm giving you actually sleepless night. You know? I see it now. And I can assure you, I am not going to stop until you stop talking useless things. First of all, this is a man, in the beginning of the video, he said that this is Adui. Adui is an enemy. And a person who is calling Adui is actually David Jr. He is trying actually to pollute the minds of these people that David Jr. is an enemy to their home. That is what they're trying to do. That fool. That's what he was actually trying to tell those people. That David Jr. is Adui, and Adui is an enemy. So David Jr. is an enemy to this home. A home that he has been helping, by the way. A home that he has been helping. I have been in position to see him in his video. He was almost crying, talking about the cattle that were taken away. You know, at first in his previous video, he was talking about those cattle, that don't bother about those cattle. Don't do what about those cattle. Now again, he's coming out crying of those cattle that they were taken away. You can imagine. These are individuals who want to talk badly about David Jr. But at the same time, they still want the assistance that comes from him. These are fools, just. These are fools. These are idiots. You know? These are actually fools. So this individual called Kukuman is an opportunist. When you see how he was swelling in that compound. By the way, when you see him talking, you may think even he has a brain. You know? That man has no brain. He has just porridge in the head. Completely porridge. There is nothing good that man is going to speak out. The only thing he talks about Adui, and you know, there is nothing. Instead of advising these people that now, start doing this and this and this, and probably advising them even to stop drinking. Those are the words that I expected to hear from this fool. But instead, he's going there to instigate them. You know, talking only useless things. How are you going to transform, to help to transform this family, when you are not actually telling them the truth? You need to tell them the truth, because nobody is going to be there to help these people for the rest of their life. Nobody. Don't deceive yourself. Nobody is going to help these people for the rest of their life. They need to go to the garden and dig. You know? You need to encourage them. You need to teach them how to fish. But if you are just going there to sanitize because you want them to take your side, for them to look at you like you're a good person, yet actually you are the enemy. Actually, the enemy to this home is actually Kukuman. He's the real enemy of this home, because he's not giving them proper guidance. He's not. Instead, he's just going there to sanitize, you know, so that, you know, these people to be a yes, 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 every time a yes to him. That is what he wants to do. But he will not confront these people by telling them the truth, like the way David Jr. was telling them. David Jr. was discouraging these people from drinking, so that they try looking forward for the benefit or the growth of their own home. That was the intention of David Jr. David Jr. didn't mean any harm to this family. Instead, now, he is trying to create a narrative that David Jr. is actually an enemy to this home. And now you can see that he's saying I should leave them alone, you know, because he wants to promote useless agenda in this home. We are not going to tolerate this kind of stupidity coming up from, you know, look at that man. Look at him. He's a huge man, you know, huge like a pig. His reasoning is like a pig. Everything he does like a pig. This is a man, instead of him going, you know, helping his own people, his work is just to go and eat in the streets, and he goes back home only making a lot of noise from his stomach. If you don't change your mentality, other people will be developing and you will be lagging behind. It is because you have a very, very poor mind. Very, very poor mindset. Look at the age of David Jr. and you. You know? Look at the age of David Jr. Look at the age of David Jr. David Jr. is a young man of 20-something years. And Kukuman, I actually want to tell you, you are older than me. I even don't know with how many years. You are too old. But you want to pretend yapping like a fool. Meanwhile, you are there at Matiko's home yapping, talking a lot of nonsense. Somebody is sleeping with your wife. You be careful. Meanwhile, you are there yapping, talking a lot of nonsense. Again, they're giving you a child, another child that you are going to be in a position to raise. You be there with your foolishness. Instead of being there focusing to your family, see how to guide them, how to do this, and you are here making a lot of noise. We shall see. We shall see them by the fruits of their work. David Jr. has played a very big role in shaping and trying to help the people in this community. And he has played his part. I've been seeing how people are running to him. People want to help. Why is it that people are not running to Kukuman? Why? Why are people not going to? Have you seen people going to Kukuman? They want help. Because they know he's a useless person. And the person that they see the capability is David Jr. Yes. It is the truth. The truth that most of these individuals actually don't want to listen to. They don't want to listen to that. You know? Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's video, I would really want to send a very, very special greetings to all of you watching me from the USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. And please, don't forget, to subscribe and also put a notification bell. And also a very special greetings to all of you watching me here in Africa. Big up to you and big up every time. Thank you so much. A very special greetings to all my good moderators. Thank you so much for the good work that you're doing in supporting the growth of this platform, and also for standing for the truth. For standing for the truth. We shall be in position to put it the way it is. Thank you so much, my good people. Let's meet again in our next video. God bless all of you.